Good day, teachers. Now I'll be discussing about the policy and institutional support in faculty development. So this topic focuses on how teachers are guided and supported by different institutions to grow professionally here in the Philippines. So faculty development ensures that teachers continuously learn, adapt, and improve so they can provide quality education for their young learners. So, what is faculty development? So, first, this ensures continuous professional growth of teachers. So, faculty development means helping teachers continuously improve their knowledge, teaching strategies, and classroom practices. It also ensures that educators remain effective, updated, and capable of delivering quality instruction. So, for example, an ECE teacher may attend seminars on play-based learning or new approaches in child development to make lessons more engaging and child-appropriate. Second, shared responsibility among CHAD, DepEd accrediting bodies like higher education institutions, private and international partners. So faculty development isn't just the teacher's responsibility. It's a shared effort of everyone. So CHAD and DepEd provide the national policies. So this means that they create official rules, the standards and programs that guide how teachers should teach, learn, and grow professionally. So the accrediting bodies ensure quality and standards. So this means that they check if schools meet the expected level of excellence in teaching, facilities, and management. HEIs, or the higher education institutions, create training programs, and international partners offer exchange opportunities. So, for example, an higher education institution like Cebu Normal University might organize a workshop on creating play-based learning environments to help preschool teachers make lessons more engaging and developmentally appropriate. On the other hand, when we say international partners offer exchange opportunities, it means teachers can learn from other countries through exchange programs or international collaborations. So, for example, an ECE teacher from the Philippines might visit a Reggio Emilia or Montessori school abroad to observe how play and creativity are used in early learning. So, di ba naman tigistorya si Doc Navarro na moari din nga Singaporean students. So, possibly they'll be observe how we do our teaching here for education students. Para like, makabaw sila nga agi nga na din nila pagtulo ang mga maestra sa Philippines. Then let's continue. So together, they build a strong system that supports throughout their professional journey and helps maintain the quality of education in the country. Then we have aims to produce competent, innovative, and globally competitive educators. So the ultimate goal, Giuliani, is to develop teachers who are knowledgeable, creative, and globally competitive. So in ECE, this means teachers who can effectively handle diverse learners, integrate technology in lessons, and create nurturing environments that foster curiosity, creativity, and holistic development among the young children. So I have a question here. What do you think is the main reason teachers need continuous professional growth? Okay. It is also because education changes over time, and teachers need to keep learning to meet the needs of their students effectively. So for us teachers, this means keeping up with the new methods or trends that support children's early learning, social emotional development, and their love for discovery. Then let's talk about the CHAD and DepEd policies. So first we have the guided by national standards and reforms, or the PPST. Are you familiar with PPST? I think we have already talked about this on assessment learning too. So CHAD and DepEd guide teacher development through frameworks like the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or the PPST. So these standards focus on teachers' content mastery, the pedagogy, and continuous learning. So they ensure that all teachers meet national expectations and stay aligned with with educational reforms. Sige labi ato ito i-check if nakaremember pa ta sa to ang na-learn sa PPST. So we have here sa ubos na picture is the stages or the 4 levels of the PPST. So we have here the beginning teacher, where the level is from level 1 to 5. So kani nga mga teacher are mostly 0 to 2 years, or mga sila mga new teachers like the beginning word. So there are the teacher who are still developing the basic skills and confidence to handle the classroom. So kita na pohon kung mag-graduate na ta. They are still learning to apply theories from college into real teaching situations. So, di na siya demo-demo lang. Then we have the second level, which is the proficient teacher. This is from level 3 to 7. So, kani nga mga teacher na sila mga 3 to 6 years of experience. So, kani sila nga mga teacher kay confident na sila and are consistent in applying their teaching practices, and they can also plan, teach, and assess effectively on their own. Like, di na sila magkulba-kulba, kaya naman sila experience nga 6 years. Then we have the third level, which is the highly proficient teacher. Muna sila mga levels 4 to 8. So, kanina mga teacher na sila 7 to 10 years or more nga mga experience. So, muna sila mga teacher nga pwede na or recognized na sila as mentor or expert in the school. So, pwede na sila magka-mentor mga teachers like mga STs, mga nga na. They also model best practices and help other teachers improve. Pwede na sila makatulog sa di na gid ST, also teachers. Then we have lastly the distinguished teacher. Manay sila ang mga final ng level, levels 5 to 9. Muna gid sila mga veteran, mga leader na sila 10 plus years, mga 13, 15, 20 years nga mga experience. So si Ma'am Mina, under na siya ani. So man sila mga teacher who can influence education beyond their classroom. So they can also lead research, training, and community or national programs. Okay, or si Doc Navarro Baron nga na. So they also model global competence, adaptable, culturally aware, and ma-align with international education standards. So, man silang mag-serves as a role model and thought leader in the teaching profession. So, kani nga PPST, ensure ni siya nga all teachers meet national expectations and stay aligned with educational reforms. So this is important because it maintains the quality and consistency of teaching across all educational levels. Then we have focus on lifelong learning, digital literacy, and inclusive education. So these policies help teachers strengthen what they teach, content mastery, and how they teach it, which is the pedagogy. They also guide teachers in creating positive, safe, and engaging classroom learning environments where children feel encouraged to explore and learn. So for ACE teachers, this could mean designing play-based lessons that match children's development levels and interests. Policies also promote continuous professional growth, encouraging teachers to attend training or pursue further studies. Lastly, digital literacy is emphasized, where teachers learn to use technology creatively, such as using storytelling videos like from YouTube or like educational applications or mga websites baron nga mga games or digital flashcards to make learning fun and inclusive for all children. Then we have lastly prepares teachers for 21st century challenges. So policies prepare teachers to be adaptable and innovative in a modern learning environment that values critical thinking, creativity, and diversity. So for example, in ECE, this would mean using project-based or play-based learning where children explore and discover through hands-on experiences. It also includes teaching children essential skills like communication, collaboration, and problem solving. Maganda sila mga implementing skills sa real life because these skills prepare teachers to guide young learners effectively in today's modern and diverse learning environment. Okay, now let's move on to accreditation and quality assurance systems. So we have here the accrediting bodies, which is the PAASCU, AACAP, and ISO. So these organizations assess schools to make sure they meet educational standards. So accreditation ensures that institutions maintain their high quality teaching, research, and community involvement. So first, let's talk about the accrediting body PAASCU or PAASCU, which means the Philippine Accrediting Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities. So this focuses on improving the quality of private educational institutions by evaluating programs based on excellence and outcomes. So here in Cebu, what are examples of private institutions or universities out here? So we have University of Cebu, San Jose, USJR, San Carlos, and more of the private institutions that we haven't mentioned. Then we have the AACUP or AACCUP, which means Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines. So on the other hand, this evaluates state universities and colleges to ensure they meet national quality standards. Kung ang PASCO ga-focus sa private schools, ang AACUP ma-focus siya sa mga state universities which are the CNU and the CTU or TCC or mga college communities that I haven't talked about. Then we have the ISO, which means the International Organization for Standardization. So this provides international certification that an institution follows efficient management and quality assurance system. So these accreditations help guarantee the teacher education program produce competent and caring educators and that learning environments are safe, structured, and globally competitive. Then we have the benchmark for faculty competence and institutional performance. So accreditation serves as a benchmark that ensures teachers are competent, qualified, and continuously improving in both teaching and research. It evaluates whether faculty members demonstrate mastery of their subjects, apply effective and innovative teaching methods, and engage in meaningful research that enhances educational practices. So during accreditation visits, evaluators may review faculty credentials. So kung pila na sa katuig katudlo ang usa ka maestra or asa na siya nga eskwelahan katudlo, and also their classroom performance. Tarong ba ang performance ani niya nga teacher? Their research outputs like unsa man nilang gi-conduct na mga research so far and student feedback to check alignment with national standards like the PPST. So in the ECE field, this means ensuring that future preschool teachers are not only knowledgeable but also capable of integrating research-based strategies, creative approaches, and professional values to nurture young learners effectively. Then we have promotes continuous improvement and accountability. Accreditation encourages schools not just to comply with standards but to continuously grow, innovate, and reflect on their practices. It fosters a culture of accountability and professional excellence among educators. So for example, in Cebu, institutions like CNU regularly conduct faculty evaluations. Diba kabante mo sa kanang sa atong mga grade portals, diba na, before tayo makita itong mga grado kay nagila sa mga teacher nga ipa-evaluate. So mao na siya mga faculty evaluations. And we also have curriculum reviews and professional training to maintain their accredited status and uphold teaching quality. So at CNU, the Integrated Laboratory School, or the ILS, serves as a hands-on learning environment where pre-service teachers, including the ECE majors, can apply their knowledge through demonstration, teaching, and real classroom observation. So this setup allows future teachers to practice classroom management, lesson delivery, and child-centered approaches in a supervised setting by the teacher or a mentor, ensuring that they are well prepared and aligned with accreditation standards. Then I have a question. Why do you think accreditation is important for schools and teachers? Ngano, why is it important man? So it is important because it helps maintain the quality of education and ensures that teachers and schools meet national and international standards. Accreditation also promotes continuous improvement, accountability, and innovation, making sure teachers are competent, classrooms are well equipped, and students receive the best learning experience possible. Now let's move on and talk about the institutional faculty development plans. First, mentoring systems for new faculty members. So mentoring helps new teachers adjust to the academic environment, manage their workload, and improve their teaching skills. In the PPST, what level is the teacher that can mentor new faculty members? So sa gatong mga teachers sa PPST nga pwede na sila maka-mentor, mga teachers? Yes, they are the highly proficient teachers who has developed teaching innovations. So for example, an experienced preschool teacher can mentor a new one on how to handle classroom routines and children's behavior. So this kind of support builds confidence and helps new teachers apply child-centered approaches more effectively. Kikiguide man siya sa teacher nga naanay more experience on the real-life teaching. It also promotes collaboration, where mentors share techniques for engaging children in play-based learning, setting up learning corners, and managing transitions smoothly, where this is the skills that are essential in early childhood classrooms. Then we have the scholarships, research grants, and training opportunities. So these opportunities allow teachers to pursue further studies, conduct educational research, or attend specialized training programs. So scholarships motivate teachers to advance their knowledge, like taking master's degrees in early child education or joining international training on child development. Research grants, meanwhile, encourage teachers to explore new teaching strategies, such as studying the effects of play-based learning or storytelling on children's literacy. So continuous training ensures that teachers stay updated with the innovative methods and can apply what they have learned to improve classroom instruction and student outcomes. Then now let's talk about the leadership and administrative training. So schools also prepare teachers for leadership roles through workshops and seminars on educational management, promoting confidence and career growth. So these programs develop skills in planning, decision making, and supervising others. So for instance, an ECE teacher might be trained to become a preschool coordinator or head teacher who guides colleagues in implementing developmentally appropriate practices. Leadership training also empowers teachers to take initiative in improving school programs and advocating for young learners' needs within their institution. And now let's go on and talk about the collaboration with private and international institutions. So partnerships with local industries, private foundations, and international universities. So local industries collaborate with schools to provide real-world learning experiences, training, and resources. So for example, education students may partner with local publishing or technology companies in Cebu to develop instructional materials and classroom tools that enhance children's learning. Then we have the private foundations, where they often sponsor seminars, workshops, and educational projects for teachers. So for instance, foundations in Cebu may organize ECE training on child development, inclusive education, or play-based learning to help teachers improve their teaching practices. And collaboration with international institutions and collaboration with international institutions allows teachers and students to exchange knowledge and teaching strategies. So at Cebu Normal University, for example, ECE students are offered internship opportunities in Taiwan, diba, to teach, where they are given opportunity for exposure to global best practices and helping them develop cross-cultural competence and adaptability. So good luck sa mga teachers na mga Taiwan. Then we have exchange programs, research programs, research, innovation, and global learning experiences. So international partnerships gives teachers the chance to learn from global best practices. For instance, ECE teachers might join exchange programs to observe Montessori or Reggio Emilia schools abroad. These programs expose them to creative, child-centered teaching methods that encourage independence, exploration, and problem-solving among young learners. So through global research collaborations, teachers and education students can study effective classroom strategies, share findings, and contribute to discussions on child development. So for example, a joint research project between Cebu Normal University and a partner university abroad might focus on how play-based learning supports emotional and cognitive growth in preschoolers. So this promotes innovation and professional growth among Filipino educators. These opportunities allow teachers to experience diverse cultures and educational systems, helping them adapt and bring home new insights. ECE teachers can apply these ideas by integrating global teaching practices, like using multicultural stories or technology-supported learning to make lessons more engaging and inclusive for Filipino children if they ever want to teach here in the Philippines. I have here a question. How can international partnerships help the teachers improve their teaching. So they can help teachers gain new ideas, innovative strategies, and international perspectives that can improve how they teach and how young learners learn in Philippines. So these programs allow teachers to experience different classroom settings, observe global best practices, and adapt them to fit the local context. They also build teachers' confidence, creativity, and cultural awareness, making sure that they are effective, open-minded, and globally competitive educators. And now let's move on to monitoring and evaluation. So evaluation tools such as observations, peer reviews, and student feedback. Monitoring ensures that professional development programs are effective. Schools also use classroom observations, peer evaluations, and student feedback to measure teachers' performance. For example, a mentor or a school head might observe how a teacher manages play-based learning or handle group activities. Then, the peer reviews allow teachers to learn from one another, while feedback from parents and students give valuable insights into how effective a teaching approach is. Then ensures accountability and improvement. So these evaluations show whether faculty development activities are truly improving teaching quality. It helps teachers reflect and identify areas for their growth. So when teachers know their work is monitored, they become more mindful and motivated to perform better. So in classroom setting, this might mean improving their activities or how they manage their classroom routines to create a positive learning atmosphere. Then encourages reflection and lifelong learning. So evaluation might focus on how teachers interact with their children, design play-based lessons, and create inclusive environments that encourage learning through play. Reflecting on evaluations allows teachers to recognize their strengths and plan for their improvement. It also builds a growth mindset, helping them view feedback not just a criticism, but as a chance to evolve and provide better care and education for their young learners. So, a question, why is it important nga i-evaluate na ganito mga teachers regularly? So, it is important because evaluating teachers regularly helps them to ensure continuous improvement and accountability. So evaluations help teachers to see what they're doing well and what they can still improve. For us teachers, it ensures that the methods we use, like how we can guide play, communicate, and handle children, truly support young learners' development and learning outcomes. Then now, finally, we are on the conclusion of what we have learned so far of the policy and institution support and faculty development. So faculty development is a shared responsibility. So dito gyud sa maestra lamang. So it's a joint effort among the CHED, DepEd, the accrediting bodies, the institutions, and partners to ensure teachers continuously improve. This also strengthens teachers' competence and innovation. So faculty development empowers teachers to be creative, to be confident, and capable of handling modern classroom challenges. And it also ensures quality, inclusive, and transformative education. So for ECE, this means shaping teachers who can nurture children's growth, curiosity, and love for learning, where this can help building a strong foundation for their future. So overall, the goal is for educators who inspire lifelong learning in every Filipino children or global or children around the world. So that is all from my part, and now let's go on for the research articles. Thank you.